My flow, I'm a living legend. It's time they all know.
What's good, legends? Today we got NBA season in the swing of things. Questionable pardon, interstellar comets, dinosaurs, and damn Jelly Roll, plus more. Let's get it. Alright. First, we're going to start with some NBA. The Thunder and Pacers. We got Thunder winning 141 to 135. Nuggets and Warriors 137 to 131, and we went into OT on that one. Warriors are 2-0 now on the season. Curry had 42 points, and Gordon with a 50-point game. Damn, bro. Let's watch some highlights of that game.
Steph Curry scored 17 points. He outscored Denver during that span by himself. And the Warriors win it in overtime.
Okay, I missed that one.
Hey, co-pilot, what kind of thrust does this thing have?
The Saturn V rocket generated 7.5.
Alright, you can go back to mute. Let's look at what do we got? NHL. Blackhawks and Lightning. Blackhawks win 3-2. 7-5. Ducks beat the Bruins again. Senators up 2-1 with the victory versus the Flyers. Penguins and Panthers. Penguins take that one 5-3. We got the Red Wing and Islanders 7-2. Islanders up. 6-5. Sharks win against the Rangers. Mammoth and Blues 7-4. Mammoth with the win. Canucks Predators. Predators win 2-1. Kraken and the Jets 3-0. Kraken with the dub. We got 3-2. Kings vs Stars. The LA Kings with the victory. Hurricanes Avalanche 5-4. Hurricanes win. Canadians and Oilers 6-5. Oilers got that one. Let's see what games we have coming up. MLB Friday, which is today, 8 p.m. We got Dodgers and Blue Jays. It's game 1 of the World Series. Let's get it. Who you guys want to win? Blue Jays or Dodgers? And we also have NFL. Well, actually, Chargers and Vikings were yesterday. Chargers whipped their behinds 37-10. Sunday, we got Dolphins and Falcons, Jets, Bengals, Browns, Patriots, Giants, Eagles, Bills, Panthers, Bears versus the Ravens, 49ers and Texans, Buccaneers, Saints, Cowboys, Broncos, Titans, Colts, Packers versus the Steelers, and on Monday, Commanders and Chiefs. Alright. First story is the NCAA allows college athletes to bet on professional sports starting November 1st. We were just talking about this yesterday too. But we weren't talking about college, but this is the first step. On October 22nd, the NCAA approved a rule allowing student athletes and athletic department staff members to bet on professional sports effective Saturday, November 1st. The Division I Administrative Committee adopted the change on October 8th, and Division II and III councils approved it 2 weeks later, citing modern sports realities. The policy applies only to professional sports, listing the NFL, Major League Baseball, NBA, NHL, and WNBA, while betting on college sports remains prohibited and participants must be 21 or older. Damn, that's crazy. They better never do college sports for them, right? That'd just be asking for trouble. Rising enforcement caseload show NCAA enforcement staff face growing challenges with last month's ban of 3 men's college basketball players for wagering on their own teams, on their own games. NCAA President Charlie Baker said the association runs the largest integrity program and member institutions do not accept betting site sponsorships, while councils urged harm reduction resources. See what else we got down here. Ban on pro sports gambling to go away. NCAA has approved the rule change. Any thoughts? NCAA can now bet on sports without worrying. But not college. Hey, Swazi. What's up, buddy? Jose Fernandez to be named Dallas Wings coach. Jose Fernandez is set to take over as coach of the WNBA's Dallas Wings, a person familiar told the Associated Press on Thursday. Fernandez spent 25 years at the University of South Florida, compiling a 485 and 317 record. Damn, that's mad games. It's above 500, so it's pretty good, right? And leading the Bulls to 10 NCAA tournament appearances. He led 12 20-win seasons and coached 9 players drafted or signed by WNBA teams, while Michelle Woods Baxter was named USF's interim head coach ahead of the 25-26 season. All right, Ducks hand Bruins 6 straight loss. Anaheim scores 4 goals in the third period to beat struggling Boston. It's just embarrassing. 6 straight losses by the Bruins have them frustrated. Rookie head coach Marco Sturm knew when he came on board that there was a lot of work to do to get Boston Bruins back to where they were accustomed to. Damn. Come on. Let's go, Bruins. You got to catch up. They got rid of all their players. Everyone got old. Rare look at the last days of the dinosaurs show they were thriving, scientists say. A site in San Juan Basin of northwestern New Mexico is providing a rare glimpse into the last days of the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs thrived in New Mexico before cataclysmic extinction. They say dinosaurs were thriving just before their extinction, according to new research. Analysis of fossils from the Nachobrito site reveals they lived approximately 340,000 years before an asteroid struck, 66 million years ago. Paleontologists have long debated the timeline of these fossils, but the latest study using advanced dating methods confirms their age. Here's the full article. It says this image is AI generated. You have to tell us that? I guess it could have been drawn. An interstellar comet. Three-Eye Atlas prompts first ever planetary defense drill. Three-Eye Atlas, the interstellar comet, is shedding about 330 pounds of material per second, primarily carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, as detected by NASA's space telescopes. Unlike previous interstellar objects, Three-Eye Atlas exhibits unique features such as an unexpected lack of typical cometary tail and extreme color changes, according to researchers from the University of California and Oslo. Professor Avi Loeb speculated that Three-Eye Atlas might represent an extraterrestrial artifact, stating that it has been behaving uniquely among known comets. The object is producing nickel alloys never seen before in other comets, as explained by Dr. Avi Loeb. What? What are they trying to say? It's UFO? Alright, now we got some celebrity gossip, I guess. Kim Kardashian revealed she had an aneurysm in the new season of The Kardashians. Damn, that's crazy. That's messed up. That's so dangerous, too. On October 22nd, Kim Kardashian revealed she was diagnosed with a small brain aneurysm during the Kardashian season premiere on Hulu, which showed her undergoing an MRI scan. Doctors told Kardashian the aneurysm stems from stress, which she attributed to her contentious relationship with her former husband, rapper Kanye West, saying it has taken a toll on her body. Stress definitely can cause that. The episode shows a psoriasis flare-up and Kim Kardashian crying, asking, "Why is this happening to me?" while older sister Khloe reacts emotionally. Medical experts note untreated aneurysms can burst and cause internal bleeding, according to the Cleveland Clinic, but there are no reports that Kim Kardashian suffered any serious side effects. Kardashian said protecting her 4 children from Kanye's erratic behavior is a priority, and her public disclosure online and on the show may raise awareness of stress-related health issues. She better not be lying about that. Whoops. I just got rid of one of those stories, but it's all good. Coca-Cola to incur $1 billion charge for African bottling stake sale. Coca-Cola expects to make an important charge of about $1 billion during the fourth quarter of 2025 related to the sale of a part of its interest in bottling operations in Africa, the beverage maker said in regulatory filing on Thursday. Chump change. Imagine Starbucks workers union to begin voting on strike amid stalled contract talks. On October 24, Starbucks workers united kicked off a strike authorizing vote running through November 2nd to decide if unionized baristas will stop work. Contract negotiations between Starbucks and Starbucks workers united began in May 24 and collapsed in December 24. After mediation in February failed and demands remain unmet. For real, that's so much money. And that's not even the sales, that's just the bottling operation. The union, representing 12,000 workers in approximately 550 cafes, planned 70 rallies and pickets from Friday through November 1st in 60 cities, with Eisen saying baristas across the country are calling on Starbucks to come back to the table and address our demands now. If authorized, the strike would be open-ended and mark the third national strike since last December, following shareholder pressure from an October 16 letter urging the company's board to resume talks. Amid the dispute, Starbucks says it will invest more than $500 million in labor hours next year and emphasizes that hourly partners earn $30 an hour in pay and benefits. while Workers United represents around 4% of the partners. Hey, if that's what they gotta do, if what they have to do is people in the company have to vote to become unionized, and then they'll be good. So if more people want it, then that's what'll happen. Intel says server CPUs will be hot again thanks to AI. Chipzilla returns to profit and suggests customers are primed to sign for foundry services once it nails 18A process. Alright, Swazi, be back in 2 hours. I'm gonna be doing 8 p.m. Fortnite stream. 8 p.m. Eastern Fortnite stream. Meta layoffs included employees who monitor risks to user privacy. In a message to employees on Wednesday, Alexander Wang, Meta's chief artificial intelligence officer, said the company would be laying off 600 people in its AI division. The cuts, he said, would help Meta build new products faster. We'll see about that. Abu Dhabi and the U.S. governments to invest $1.8 billion with Orion into critical minerals. On October 23rd, 25, Orion Resource Partners LP announced the formation of the Orion Critical Mineral Consortium, a mission-driven platform to support the United States in securing critical minerals supply chains. Later, bro. Amid constrained critical resource supplies and global decarbonization trends, Orion CMC was created to establish secure critical minerals investment, vital for the U.S. economic prosperity, Ben Black said. The U.S. International Development Finance Corporation's initial capital commitment, matched by Orion Resource Partners LP and ADQ, brought the consortium to $1.8 billion toward its $5 billion target. Orion CMC will prioritize investments in existing or near-term producing assets rather than frontier exploration, and intends to develop, processing, manage offtake, and supply advanced manufacturing, data centers, and artificial intelligence providers. They're putting so much money into AI. Trump cuts off trade talks with Canada over Reagan tariff ad. I guess Donald Trump is saying the termination of all trade negotiations with Canada over a controversial advertisement misusing Ronald Reagan's image, which he called fraudulent and fake. Trump stated that the ad aimed to influence U.S. court decisions and called the Canadian actions egregious behavior. The advertisement, funded by the Ontario government, was part of a $75 million campaign against U.S. tariffs and Canadian goods. Oh boy, another White House issue. I don't know what y'all think of this pardon. I mean, I think he stole too much money to be pardoned. I need to look more into this case. I know what is it, FBS? I don't even know what it's called, but I know he stole $1 million with his crypto scam. So let's see. White House pardons billionaire crypto exec Changpeng Zhao 2 years after Binance founder pleaded guilty in landmark DOJ investigation. President Trump pardoned Zhao, founder of Binance, after Zhao served 4 months in prison for violating the Bank Secrecy Act. Zhao pleaded guilty in 23 to a single violation of the Bank Secrecy Act and have paid $4 billion in fines to the Department of Justice. White House President Secretary Caroline Leavitt claimed that Biden administration prosecuted Zhao to punish the cryptocurrency industry, mentioning no fraud allegations existed against him. Zhao expressed gratitude for the pardon, calling it a commitment to fairness and innovation in America. So yeah, I gotta look into that. I don't know what he's been accused of, but that's crazy. $4 billion in fines. He had to have stole money. I wonder if they gave him their money back. Probably not, right? But alright, guys. I'm done for today on that. 8 p.m. I'll be back on. We're going to do some games. Alright, guys. Peace.